I'ma leave the light on. Something in my closet's gonna get me, but I ain't tough enough.
Hello, this is JC Wilkinson. We are here at the Pound. This is this side of the fence. We're going to do something a little different today. I am my own guest, so I get to interview me. Only kidding. What we're going to do is I'm going to play a few songs for you. I'm going to chat about the songs and let you know where they came from and just sort of the thought process behind them and stuff. The first song we're working on, let's see, will be called Nashville Bound. Now, that song came about, I guess it was about 8 months ago. A friend of mine, Lance Douglas, and I were in the studio, and we were just kind of messing around with different chord progressions and, just doing what musicians do, kind of playing around. Anyway, Lance was coming up with this really cool sound, and I just asked him to keep doing that, and then I just sort of continued on with what he was doing. And then the music for this song was actually born. When I went home and I started writing the lyrics, I was trying to just, discover what I actually wanted to write about. And a lot of times when I'm writing songs, things just come out. This particular song, I started thinking about chasing the dream. I want to go to Nashville and I want to make it big and be in the limelight and basically be famous. And it's just chasing that. And what happened was, as I started writing the lyrics, this storyline kind of came out. And you know what? I'm just going to play it for you, and you'll catch it as I go along. It's called Nashville Bound. Note on the table, ticket in his hand. Baby around the corner, hope she understands. He's got this one shot and he's gonna take it. These days here, they'll never make it. He's Nashville bound. Nashville bound. Bright city, neon lights, hopeless empty eyes. Their dreams gonna take them far. Is it worth the price? Baby's due soon in a month or two. She ain't taking his calls now 'cause of what he put her through. Nashville bound. Nashville bound. She might eat you up and spit you out, rip out your guts, and there is no doubt. While she'll seduce you like a lover in the night, put you out with the trash in the morning light. If she loves you, there's no other love like hers. That's why Nashville bound. He's on the table, baby in the car. She's on her own now. Why is it so hard? She got this one shot and she's gonna take it. She stays here, they'll never make it. She's Nashville bound. Nashville Bound. She can't bring herself to walk away, 'cause she knows the time everything's gonna be okay. She might eat you up and spit you out, rip out your guts, and there is no doubt, while she'll seduce you like a lover in the night, put you out with the trash in the morning light. If she loves you, there's no other love like hers. That's why she's Nashville bound. That's why we're on Nashville bound. Nashville bound. Nashville bound. There you go. That was my Nashville Bound, with big help from Mr. Lance Douglas. Next song we're going to talk about. This is called "It's Raining Here." Now, this particular song came about. I guess, yeah, it was probably about 2 weeks after I wrote Nashville Bound. Excuse me. This song is a song about long-distance relationships, or if you're at home and, you know, your partner or the person that you're caring about, your significant other is either overseas or just on a long haul, whether it's a trucker or a soldier or whatever. And what it feels like to go through that experience when, you know, they're gone for a long time. And this particular hook, "It's Raining Here," came about because, you know, a lot of times rain itself will, you know, spoil a barbecue or an afternoon outing or whatever. So sometimes it's a negative connotation, and it's raining here. It's, you know, when the rain comes down, it's hard to do things outside, unless you like the rain, which is actually a cool thing anyway. So this particular song, I used that idea that, you know, without the person that you care about, it's like it's dreary and it's drab and, you know, it's a little depressing. So you're sort of waiting on pins and needles, etc., for them to come home. And yeah, so this is called "It's Raining Here." This actually is a little takeoff from what I normally do and what I normally write. And I guess that happens as a musician. You start that maturity and that progression as you continue along with your craft. So it's called "It's Raining Here." I touch the screen, oh, one last time, reading your words again. Though it means the world to me, I can't hold you. It's not the same, but I'll take it anytime. Helps to ease the pain. Pick up my guitar outside, it starts to rain. When I close my eyes, I can hear you breathe. I can smell your hair, feel your touch on me, your soft lips on my mouth. 20 more days and you're headed south. I go slowly up the stairs. It's bed is cold without you near. Just wanted you to know, without you, it's raining here. wanted you to know, without you, it's raining here. Now 20 days of phone calls, oh, text messaging has kept me from breaking down. Got the truck shined up, headed on the highway back to town. Seems like forever since I did, but I can hold you once again. I look out the windshield, outside it starts to rain. And it's okay to miss you like I do, and I pray each time that you'll come back home. When I close my eyes, I can hear you breathe. I can smell your hair, feel your touch on me, your soft lips on my mouth. One more day and you're headed south. I go slowly up the stairs. This bed is cold without you near. Just wanted you to know, without you, it's raining here. Just wanted you to know, without you, it's raining here. There you go. That's It's Raining Here. Let's see. Oh, yes. We have a classic song coming up now. Of course, I can call one of my own songs a classic because I wrote it. That's just how it is. It's my show. It's my song. That's just how I roll. No. This song actually is a song that I got to write with a music producer that I met from Marathon, I guess about 8 months ago now. Miss Shelley Buffett, and she's a very phenomenal, talented artist and producer, and we've been doing a little bit of work together, and it's actually really exciting because I've learned so much from her over the last little while. We were sitting down, and I was just showing her some of the lyrics that I'd written for different songs, and she asked me about this song. This particular song is called The Same Mud, and the actual concept of the song originated from the idea of soldiers and the people in the army, military, whatever. They have an expression. It's called, we spilled the same blood in the same mud. And well, I wanted to write a song about the bonding and the fellowship and the camaraderie that happens with soldiers, and dedicate a song to soldiers themselves. I didn't really want to write about the whole, blood and guts and that side of it. I wanted to write more about the bond. So the idea for The Same Mud, I put some lyrics down, and Shelley looked them over, and then she made a couple of suggestions, and then we sort of changed some things around and just changed the focus of the actual song itself. So the idea, of what I wanted to write the song about slowly started to evolve, and when it actually did come about, Shelley had actually gone back to Marathon, and I was at my studio here in Thunder Bay, and I just kind of working out the music and working out the lyrics, and just getting familiar with everything, because that's just a process that you have to go through when you're writing a new song. And this song, it just sort of sprang to life, and it developed a life of its own. So I did a rough version of it, and I sent it to Shelley, and she responded back, and all she said was, "Love it." And so I guess it was in the direction that we were headed. So this is called "The Same Mud." This is dedicated to soldiers and their families and anybody in the military. Hands like old leather, his grip was cool and hard. Face like a country map, dead end roads and battle scarred. His eyes were sharp with a faraway light. He would quietly say, 40 years has come and gone, but for me it feels like yesterday. His eyes grew soft when he remembered all the ones who never came back home. A tear broke free and he brushed it away. He went outside to be alone. He could never escape the roaring thunder of an IED 3 feet of clay. For the wreckage was his best friend as a chopper lifted him away. You see, for some it's about the politics, and for some it's about being right. For some it's enough to serve, and for others it's about the fight. For most it's really something that you'd never understand unless you crawled in the dirt of a jungle, or on a mountain, or in the sand. It's about the bond that's pure and strong, stronger than even blood, as we dare to fight, maybe die together in the same mud. Never spoke of those days, or it tore him up inside. Therapy was a bottle, the only place that he could hide. He was half the man he used to be, and twice the man I was. Age beyond the breaking point, forged hard in a soldier's cause. See, for some it's about the politics, and for some it's about being right. For some it's enough to serve, and for others it's about to fight. For most it's really something that you'd never understand till you crawled in the dirt of a jungle, or on a mountain, or in the sand. It's about the bond that's pure and strong, stronger than even blood, as we dare to fight, maybe die together in the same mud. Told me once that he'd never forgive himself for coming home. You see, for some it's about the politics, and for some it's about being right. For some it's enough to serve, and for others it's about the fight. For most it's really something that you'd never understand till you crawled in the dirt of a jungle, or on a mountain, or in the sand. It's about the bond that's pure and strong, stronger than even blood, as we dare to fight, maybe die together in the same mud. As we dare to fight, maybe die together in the same mud. Same mud. There you go. Right on. Yes, particularly proud of that song. I like that one. Actually, I like all my songs. I'm supposed to. Now, it's actually really cool being able to write songs and to be able to share them with other people, because, while we're sitting I'm talking like as artists, while we're sitting in our apartments or wherever we are and we're writing, you never know where your song is going to go. You never know who is going to reach, who is going to touch. And I've written a couple of songs that have touched people in different places across the world, which is actually really cool. And it's an honor. It's an honor to be able to have that gift and then to be able to share that. So, yeah. So anybody that is writing and you're wondering if you matter or if you make a difference, then yeah, man, keep going, keep writing your stuff, and you never know. There's songs that have changed my life that other artists have written. So I mean, music's a very, very powerful thing. Okay, we got one more for you. To check my cheat sheet here. This song is called "On the Farm," and actually, the music for this song came about when I was at this studio here at the Pound, and we were doing some technical stuff, and I was waiting for everything to happen, and I got bored because we were sitting around for like a good 10, 15 minutes, and I was like, okay, I need to do something, so I just started playing this little groove, and it just something to do, just bouncing around with the, just a little blues groove, and I put a little country flair on it. Anyway, so while I was playing, there was probably about 4 or 5 people in the studio, and they were talking about different things, but I could see the heads were kind of nodding and bobbing, and the toes were tapping while they were carrying on their conversation, so they were actually grooving to the music. So I'm like, okay, right on. So I kept the music going. I went home, and I worked out all the music, and then I was thinking about, like, okay, now what am I going to put to this happy groove? And I was thinking about an incident that happened to me when I was about 15. I was working on a farm, and when I was coming down the laneway to the ranch house, this car came up, and I didn't recognize the car. And car pulled up, and the window rolled down, and the most beautiful girl I'd ever seen in my entire life stuck her head out the car, and she said, "Do you know where the highway is?" And for the life of me, I couldn't speak. I couldn't do anything. I just like totally blanked, and it's just, I had one of those really, really embarrassing moments. But I was just like, oh my God. And then finally sort of everything clicked in. I go, oh yeah, and I pointed where the highway was, and she gave me a big smile, and off she went. And it was like, I looked at my friends and said, it doesn't get any better than that. So I decided to take that incident, throw it with the groove, and this is what came up with. This is called "On the Farm." I was born in a concrete jungle, asphalt between my toes. The funky smell of exhaust fumes burning the back of my throat. While I long for clean air and cool water, rolling hills and a farmer's daughters I dreamed of. Early one misty morning, as the sun crested over the rise, loading the back of the pickup, much to my surprise, well, a woman came strolling up that lane, face so beautiful to drive a man insane. She said, hello, my name is Angel. She winked at me and asked me for my name. Well, I learned how to dance and I learned how to sing, learned to play guitar and do the cowboy thing. I learned how to drive in a really fast lane, even learned to play the rich man's game. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. But when she took me by the hand and led me to that barn, those things were nothing like the things I learned on the farm. 30 years has come and gone. She gets more beautiful every day. Look in her eyes, the time stands still. Still takes my breath away when I hold my baby in my arms. Doesn't get better than this. Wraps her arms around my neck, pulls me down for a kiss. I know where this is headed. She get no fight out of me, 'cause we're headed back to the barn, work on my country degree. Yeah, yeah. Well, I learned how to dance and I learned how to sing. Learned to play guitar and do the cowboy thing. Learned how to drive in a really fast lane. Even learned to play the rich man's game. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. But when she took me by the hand and led me to that barn, those things were nothing like the things I learned on the farm. Well, I learned how to dance and I learned how to sing. Learned to play guitar and do the cowboy thing. Learned how to drive in a really fast lane. Even learned to play the rich man's game. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. But when she took me by the hand and led me to that barn, those things were nothing like the things I learned on the farm. She took me by the hand and led me to that barn. Those things were nothing like the things I learned on the farm. On the farm. Yeah, that's almost going to wrap up our show today. We're trying something new. I hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you liked it. I liked being here. Big shout out to the crew who always has my back when I come into the studio. So it's this big shout out to the Pound crew. And we have a special cameraman in the studio today who's actually watching me. So big shout out to him. Big shout out to Confederation College. This particular show, this side of the fence, normally, well, I am an artist in Northwestern Ontario, so I am showcasing myself today because I can. But I normally showcase artists in the region, and we have some special guests coming up over the next couple of weeks. So I need everybody to stay tuned, come back and check things out. We're going to post the link to this particular show up on YouTube, I believe tomorrow or the day after that. Whenever the producer decides, because it's up to her, it's not up to me. It's all good. So this is J.C. Wilkinson. You are listening to This Side of the Fence here at the Pound.
I'ma leave the light on. Something in my closet's gonna get me, but I ain't tough enough to make it all go away.